Sorry, there's a new person here. Are you a flat earther that's just come up here?
Um, yeah, I am.
You are. What are you, a multiple dome person or what?
Repeat that.
What do you believe? Do you believe the
Well,
flat world
I
under a dome or infinite plane or what?
oh yeah, of course, definitely not an infinite plane. Um, definitely not hot magma down. Well, there could be hot lava down there, but hot core, just like solid hot core. I don't believe in that.
What is that, a flat Earth claim?
Well, you asked if I believe inside like about the Earth.
Yeah, which flat model do you believe? Because most people won't
Well,
stand
I
behind one.
we aren't too sure.
Do you
We
like if
don't
you
we
saw
don't
so?
really have a model.
I hear that a lot now. Why is that? Because you always had one up until about December, but now you don't.
Well, yeah, we have a model. It's just kind of technically the continents of the globe and the seven seas of the globe. Um, like what's the word? It's called. It starts with an H. It's holographically like inverted inward with longitude lines and latitude lines. So the flat Earth is just that reversed, and then the Antarctica is the ice wall.
Right. Okay. So what do you? Would you explain like the sun?
Like in what do you want to learn about it? How it moves, or what do you mean?
How they saw it circling over their heads in Antarctica in December, documented everywhere.
Oh yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah, I don't believe in that video, sir.
What do you mean? What analysis have you done on it to
Well,
disprove?
I've seen other videos of other YouTubers doing like a time lapse of the sun and etc. They're literally like they're like viewing the how the sun is moving inward and outward different at different positions, and they I guess like it just does look fake.
Well, the 24-hour footage that's in real time that's on YouTube looks fake.
Well, let's start here, boss. Have you ever been to Antarctica? Have you stepped
I've
foot?
never been to Fiji. It exists.
But have you ever just been on to Antarctica?
Of course not. What do you mean?
Just like as an explorer or to
No.
explore freely? Okay.
What does that?
Well then,
So
why do you believe that the
Have
sun
you
is?
been everywhere in the world?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you believe that it's all there?
I get told like I get told that, so that's why it's just like school. I can believe in some stuff, and some stuff I can choose what I believe in.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is whether you believe there's an Antarctic treaty, whether you believe in all the other stuff that flat earthers like for the longest time, everybody's just denied that the South. Everybody, a flat Earth belief is that the South is a complete lie. It's not what we're told. You can't explore. You can't go to Antarctica. You're not allowed to do this. Now there are trips that go there all the time, right? A guy got so fed up with this conversation. I know everybody tries to discredit him. He's fake. He's not a real pastor. He's a con man. Whatever you want to say about him, he paid for top flat earthers that everybody used to watch, everybody used to listen to, and everybody used to, especially Whitsitt. Where's he gone? Like, he was like the rock star of flat earth. The amount of time people threatened me with Whitsitt, you would never debate Whitsitt, and all that. And now he's just a shill. Like, you have to get rid of him. Because he's seen this sun and stuff, right? They've gone there, not only documented this sun, not only videoed this sun at midnight, they've gone live and done it. They've done a time lapse of it, and they've done a 24-hour non-time lapse of it, right? How did they get that footage? What did they do? How did they CGI a live stream?
Yeah. So that would be a big answer, which I'm not going to explain.
Please do.
In the quickest.
I'll patiently wait.
This is so
Nah,
funny.
it's just, I think they're like Give me 1 second. Let me ask you one question before I hop onto your answer.
Okay.
So, do you believe in the moon landing?
I've not looked at the moon landing as much, but from being on here and speaking to people and listening to debates, I find that the evidence to suggest that we did land on the moon outweighs the evidence to suggest we didn't. Every piece of evidence, I didn't used to think we landed on the
What's
moon.
the wait, boss? So evidence as like just the pictures that you didn't take, correct?
No, not pictures. What's your best evidence we didn't? Let's start there. But because you obviously cannot answer the sun. I notice you're okay to go into massive
No,
detail
yeah,
about
it's
the moon
just a yes or
landing.
no, boss. So
No,
I'm just
don't
wanting a
start
quick
dictating
answer.
to me what I do on my live. That really pisses me off. Don't start telling me I owe you a yes or no answer. I've just asked you a question. You've ran
Well,
away from it, and
it's
now you're
either
trying
true
to
or false.
dictate. Now
There's
you're
no
trying to
contradiction.
dictate the rules.
You want to talk
I was
contradiction?
quite willing to engage with you on this, but don't start setting the rules for me, right? You tell me what is
I
your.
didn't set no rules.
You just
I
told
don't
me I
like
need to
rules.
answer yes or no. I don't. I can answer however I want to, right? So you tell me your best evidence that you believe we didn't land on the moon. Let's start there.
Well, the moon is light, first off.
What?
So I'm not too sure if you can even step on it.
What is it made of?
Well, you're gonna just bring up that we have rocks from the moon.
No, I'm
which
not. No, I'm not.
We are not too sure if those are even.
I'm not gonna do
What
that.
is it made of? Oh, I forgot, to be honest.
What gives the moon its energy to produce its light?
Don't you guys claim the sun?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're claiming it's something else. So if it's something else, what gives the moon its energy to produce its light?
Well, I believe it's just its own light.
Okay, but what gives it its energy to produce its light?
I'm not too sure,
Just
boss. It's like you asking me what's giving Mars the orange color? It's literally you asking me that. Bro.
Oxidized metals.
Cool. I don't. Okay, cool. Wait, I get what oxidation is, and
You don't know what oxidation is? Are you serious?
I do. I know.
I
I
just want to
understand
say
it.
something. Sorry, Josh. To Michael in the room. I've had you on my panel before, mate. You're the one that thinks if you jump on a plane, you fly to the back, and you're sitting there in the comments pretending I'm scared to have you up. I'm not having you up because I want some quality of conversation, not some moron that thinks if you jump off of the earth, you fly backwards if it's spinning. So that's why you're not up. No, there's nothing scary about you bringing you up. You just talk over
Okay,
everyone and make shit points. This guy at least is trying to engage, so I'll persevere with him. Maybe if he doesn't want to be up no more, maybe then if I get desperate, I'll come to Michael, terrifying Michael, that thinks that if you jump on a plane, you fly backwards. But continue, please.
So can you name an object that produces some sort of light that doesn't need energy to do so?
No, everything needs energy.
Okay. So then what is your guess that the moon is producing its
Dude, I
own
already
light by?
told you. I don't know.
So then why are you believing in something with no evidence?
Well, because I look up at it and it looks like it's a light source.
Have you ever looked at it through a telescope?
No.
Mm.
Maybe when I was younger I have, but not
Thank you for
recently.
the 3 cents you've just given me, Michael. There you go. No, that's fair. Which topic do you want to make a claim on? Because you ran from the sun,
Well,
you
it's
brought up
flat
the
Earth,
moon, and
so
now you're saying you've got no claims about the moon either. If you look at the moon through a telescope, you can see that there's shadows in the craters. If it was self-lit, that is not possible. You know that, right?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
What's your answer for that?
I don't know, sir.